All right, we're getting to some Space Invaders. It is a milestone game, released in 1978. Every game before this lacks some of the features we take for granted, such as being able to put your initials up for the high score, grant you 3 men for a quarter, having two players go out, take turns against each other. Before this, a lot of the games were black and white. When you put a quarter in, you got basically amount of time to play, usually about 90 seconds. And you couldn't save your highest score, so it was a little weird. So, like, one of the games I remember was Boot Hill. Your cowboys are trying to shoot each other as many times as possible with the computer, and it was really nothing. Space Invaders changed all that, and this game was so popular, whole arcades just became full of Space Invader machines, and it basically ruled until Pac-Man came out. Anyways, let's get into it. Pretty easy concept here. You are a gun at the bottom, trying to take out the Space Invaders as they come down. For this game, the developer needed to create basically a custom computer to actually render the Space Invaders. And one of the side effects of this was the computer cannot basically process very fast with a lot of enemies on the screen. As you remove enemies from the screen, they speed up. This is not programming. This is basically the computer itself being able to render faster. The developer left it as a feature because that to add to the complexity of the game. This game is so popular, it got a release for the Atari 2600, and it was actually a pretty decent port. I remember playing it for hours. There's also a sequel called Space Invaders 2, which I've never played. It is on the SRK platform. General strategy is to pick off the Space Invaders. Ooh, and not get hit like that. The idea being, if you pick off the Space Invaders, it gives you more time to shoot them before they drop down. It's a little hard to get closer to. I'm trying to think if there's any clones. I do remember that when Space Invaders came out, it was like highly popular, but I don't recall anyone really cloning it. Again, it was a customized computer for this game, and it was radically new at the time. Now you can see them speeding up. That's the processor to be able to render them faster. Let's get this last guy here. It's all about timing. Oops. Are having bad luck. Oh my goodness. Okay, well. You know how it goes. Once you defeat the Space Invader, it resets and keeps going. They don't speed up. It doesn't get any faster. It's just the same game over and over and over. And there was a grave concern from the arcade owners when they first released this that people could play basically for hours one quarter. That wasn't the case, basically, and it made a lot of money for them. Anyways, it's pretty fun. Part of arcade history. If you get a chance, give it a play.